So we continue with systems of nonlinear equations. This time we're going to do an example of two equations and none of them are linear. So what is a person to do in here? I think elimination is the best way to do this. So one way to eliminate is to either, well, let's eliminate x between the two of them. How do I eliminate x between the two of them? I can solve for x squared in there and I replace it in here. I think that would be the easiest one to do. So up, I solve for x squared in there. Then I replace x squared in the bottom equation to get 4 minus y squared divided by 4 plus y squared divided by 25 equal to 1. The next stop, now I have one equation and one variable, and so I should be able to solve for y in here. The next part that is needed is to put all the y's together and isolate y. How do I put y's together? These two are in form of fractions, but there's just a constant in the denominator. Best way is to multiply by the common denominator both sides. So what would the common denominator be? 4 times 25, 100 in this case. So I'm multiplying by 100. And so what happens is 100 times 4 minus y squared divided by 4 plus 100 y squared divided by 25 equal to 100. These two simplify and we end up with 25 4 minus y squared plus 4y squared equal to 100. Distribute in 100 minus 25 minus 25 y squared plus 4y squared equal to 100. Now the next step is to add these together, simplify, and isolate y. So I end up with minus 16y squared equal to 0. That gives me y is equal to 0. So now that I have y equal to 0, the next step is to solve for x. I'm going to go back in here. I can plug in y equal to 0 into either of them. The amount of operation is about the same. But let's try the first one. It just looks less intimidating, but they're exactly the same. X squared plus 0 equal to 4. And so solving in here gives me x squared equal to 4. So x is equal to plus minus 2. And therefore, the solutions are, see, this y was associated to both of them. So in this time around, it's 2 and 0 and negative 2 and 0. So you always go back and find which x value, which y value was, or the other variable was associated with this one. And in this case, y equal to 0 is associated with both of these solutions. So we get two solutions. And this does make sense. And soon enough, we're going to discuss the equations of a circle, an equation of an ellipse, and so this actually, the first one of these is the equation of a circle of radius 2. Looking like this, center at origin. And then the second one of these, so this is the circle blue is the circle. And the second one is an oval, center at origin, and then on the x-axis it goes square root of 4, which is 2. On y-axis it's square root of 25, which is 5. And it looks like this. So the circle is tangent to the oval at -2 and 0 and 2 and 0.